Hi, it's another day, 12-minute workout. We're going to get started. This workout is going to be all core, and all you're going to need for this is a mat. We're going to do a 2-minute warm-up to make sure our body is nice and warm so we don't have injury, which is important. So let's get started. We're just going to stand off the mat first and stand up, and we're going to start with punches. Nice and easy. Start to get our heart rate up. We have arm cardio. Whether it's the beginning of your day or the end of the day, warm-up is important because it gets your mind into the game. So core is very, very important. If you don't have a strong core, you don't have a strong body. So we're going to have those 5 core exercises. They're all on the floor. So think of this as kind of a rest day for you. Okay, now we're going to go into jump rope. Get that heart rate up. Again, I like to shift from side to side here. You get super fancy if you want to. The idea is just to get your heart rate going. Breathing and bracing. Start to get that core temperature up. Good. Widen. Hands up. We're going to do core rotations. Circle around. Big circles. All the way around. Good. Reverse direction. Nice and big. One more. Come back to that jump rope. Again, getting your heart rate up. Breathing. Good. Feet just right below your hips. Roll down through the spine. Nice and slowly, all the way down. Hang forward, breathe, roll back up, all the way. Good, reach the arms up and breathe again. Roll down through the spine. Very good to keep that core working. Good, come down to the mat and let's get started. The first one is going to be leg extensions. So bring your upper body up here and extend one leg out and then switch. Back a little bit. Good. From here, you want to feel like somebody is stepping on your stomach, right? So you can keep that belly button driving into the spine, down into the floor, and keep extending those legs. Tuck the knee, the chin to the chest, and bring the knee towards you, and breathe. This is going to make your core on fire. Good. Rest for a second. Nice and easy. Next one is called Around the World. Feet are on the floor, hands are by your ears. Keep your armpits open. You're going to circle up to one direction and then come down and circle around to the other direction. And go. Circling one way and then circle the other way. Really focusing on your core and making sure those armpits don't close. They stay nice and wide here. And circling around. Using those obliques to bring you up and around. Try to relax the back of your neck. You might feel it in your neck. Try to relax it if you have to. Put the hands really support the neck back there. And put all the energy into the core. And breathe. Nice and easy. Should be burning. Come all the way down. Good. From here, palms are down. Legs are straight up in the air. These are windshield wipers. So you're going to, I like to do like a low V and then flex my feet. Brace through the core and let it fall to one side and then come up. And then go to the other side. Just like windshield wipers, bracing through there. Now, if this is too much for you, right, what you can do is bend slightly and then it's less of a load for you to rotate. Sometimes this can aggravate people's back. I find it helps with my mobility in my spine to do this. Again, the more bend to the knee, the less load you're going to have on your core. So depending on where you're at with your core, you choose the intensity that you need. Nice and simple. rotational of your lower core of your transverse abdominals. Good. From here, flip over to your stomach. We're going to go into what's called Superman. So you're going to come down, arms are straight and your legs are straight. You're going to keep your forehead down, and when it dings, you're going to lift your legs and arms up to the sky. Lift and lower. When I do this, I really try to think of my legs and my arms reaching away from each other as opposed to just up. It's not just about going up. It's about reaching out and lowering down. Try to also keep your belly button lifted and engaged so it's not pressing down into the floor. It's pressing into your core. And breathe. This is a harder exercise than it looks. This is really great for your posterior chain of your core. And now we're going to go into a bicycle, but I like to call them bicycle marches as opposed to a bicycle where you keep your legs up the whole time. So keep it nice and wide, and you're going to go opposite knee and arm and just twist through there. Keep that armpit open. This is by far one of my favorite exercises because it has that rotational aspect to it. You also have a crunch to it. And I read this study that they did on abdominal exercises when you're lying on your back, floor core as they call it, and they tested each exercise. And the bicycle was the one that was most effective because of range of motion. And this, you'll feel it all the way around, doubled up with the other exercises that I've done already with you. Nice and easy. Good. Rest. So now we're going to go into a second round. We're going to start with those leg extensions. Your core should be starting to feel on fire. Yes? So good things here. So curl up. So start with your back foot. Curl up, extend one leg, and switch. Nice and easy. Leg extensions. I like to point through my feet. Keep the core engaged and pushing down. Constantly breathing. So when I start to feel it in my neck, I tuck my chin to my chest and I keep going here. Good. Bring it in. Lower those legs down. We're going to go into around the world. So again, feeling that someone's standing on your stomach, arms by your neck and your ears. We're going around the world. Up, around, and down, and reverse. It's also one of my favorite exercises. You can really feel it in those obliques. Beautiful. Next exercise, going into that windshield wiper. So again, choose the angle. You can also lower the legs away from you to give a little more torque. I just don't like it what it does to my lower back, so I like to keep them right over my hips. And then side to side you go. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. It's not about speed here, it's about control, right? And it's having the ability to maintain good form while doing the exercise is where you get that core strength, right? I'm going to turn to the back here so you can see what it looks like that way. Really focus on the core, doing the work. Beautiful. Come onto your stomach, going into those Supermans. Okay? Arms nice and long. Head down. And reach. Reach and lower. I try to keep my forehead on the floor, right? So it's just about those muscles engaging as opposed to bringing my head up, right? Constantly thinking that belly button up into the spine. A lot of people forget to do this type of work, but this is the most important. There's a lot of exercises you can do lying on your stomach. That's really beneficial to your posterior. Good. Flip onto your back again. Last exercise is that bicycle. And then we have it, right? Go for a run, walk, swim, whatever you need to do, or go to work. But feel good about your core, right? Now, if you wake up tomorrow and your core is not sore, it does not mean that this didn't do anything. It means that you're in good standing. It means that your core is strong. You don't always want your core or your muscles to be sore. You want them to be strong, and that's the goal. And at some point, when you start to reach a certain fitness level, you don't get sore all the time. You'll get sore in tiny places, but sore is not always meaning that it was a great workout. Sore just means that there's weakness in your body and you're getting stronger. Good. So that's what we have today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Fist bumps.